It has a bright pink color like chewing gum, and only one creature of this kind has ever been recorded in history. Can you imagine an animal so strange that when scientists first saw its picture, they thought it was just a joke? There are 10 creatures with colors that seem impossible, appearances that go against the very laws of nature. From tigers that are so white they look like ghosts in the snow, to black predators that seem to absorb light. Some of them are so rare that they're even more valuable than luxury mansions and are guarded by armed security. It's as if God allowed these genetic mutations to create animals that are out of the ordinary and form the rarest creatures on the entire planet. So get ready, because number 1 is so unique that you'll think it's just photoshopped. But before we start, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you'll always be updated on videos like this. Number 10, Albino Owl. Get ready, because you're about to meet one of the most terrifying nocturnal predators in the world. The albino owl is an extremely rare creature with completely white feathers and reddish or pink eyes that shine in the dark. Its flight is so silent that it's almost like a spirit moving through the air. Because of its complete albinism, it looks like a flying ghost while hunting under the moonlight. But there is a price to this beauty. In fact, life for them in the wild is almost impossible. The white color ruins the natural night camouflage that owls need to hunt effectively. That's why throughout history, only about 50 confirmed photos of albino owls in their natural habitat have been recorded. In 2020, an albino snowy owl was photographed in Canada. It's a double rarity because the snowy owl is naturally white, and with the addition of albinism, it became even paler. Can you imagine how small the chance is for this kind of mutation? Its eyes shine like rubies when hit by light. That's why it can rotate its head up to 270 degrees while still keeping its eyes fixed on its prey. And when in captivity, an albino owl can live for more than 30 years. It's as if the creator allowed this mutation to exist. The most mysterious hunters of the night. Now would you dare to look for it in the dark forest? Number 9, Melanistic deer. Melanistic. This creature looks like it was carved from onyx with antlers that shine like polished ebony. The melanistic deer is the opposite of an albino. Instead of lacking pigment, it has an excess of melanin, causing its fur to appear completely black. Its jet black color is a stark contrast to the usual golden brown of normal deer. What's even more impressive is that these kinds of mutations are extremely rare. So seeing a melanistic deer in the wild is considered an extraordinary moment. Fewer than 1 in every million deer are born melanistic. In Texas and some states in the southeastern United States, occasional sightings have been recorded. In 2019, a white-tailed deer was photographed in Michigan, completely black in color, and it quickly went viral across the internet. For Native Americans, the black deer is considered a sacred spirit that brings a divine message. Its dark fur absorbs more heat from the sun. It's a possible adaptation for cold climates. It's as if a magician painted this creature using the opposite palette from what nature usually expects. Number 8, Albino Alligator. Its creamy white skin and bright red eyes are the reason why it looks like a ghostly dinosaur risen from the past. The albino alligator is one of the most unique and rarest reptiles in the world. Because of complete albinism, it loses all its pigmentation, resulting in white or pale yellow skin along with red or pink eyes. But like other albino animals, they are extremely vulnerable in the wild. Usually they don't survive for more than a few weeks because of their white skin. Their color makes them highly visible, both to their prey and to larger predators. Worldwide, it's estimated that only about 100 albino alligators survive in captivity, which is why they are considered extremely valuable. In 2018, 3 albino alligators were born in a zoo in Florida, a very rare event that was celebrated in different countries. Their skin is extremely sensitive, so they always need shade to avoid severe sunburn from the harsh sunlight. An adult albino alligator can be worth up to $50,000. And it seems like the creator allowed this mutation to create the most ghost-like reptile in the swamps. Number 7, Albino Moose. This gigantic creature looks like it was carved from white marble. Its antlers shine like ivory under the winter sun. The albino moose is possibly the largest and rarest albino land mammal in North America. Its massive body, combined with its completely white fur, creates a presence that is both captivating and literally breathtaking. Would you have the courage to stand in front of a 600-kilogram pure white moose? It stands up to 2.10 meters tall at the shoulder, and its antlers can span up to 1.80 meters wide. It's also fascinating to know that some indigenous cultures in Canada and Scandinavia consider white moose as sacred spirits that bring luck and blessings. In 2020, an albino moose was photographed in Sweden, which caused people to flock to the area hoping to see it in person. However, because of albinism, they have a hard time surviving. Predators like wolves can easily spot them. There are ancient legends from indigenous Canadians about the white elk being a mediator between two worlds. It's as if nature allowed this mutation to create the most ghostly giant of the boreal forest. Number 6, albino snake. Its skin is slightly translucent, so in some parts you can see its internal organs, making it look like a living ghost. Albino snakes can come from different species, but they share one characteristic: white, yellow, or pink skin with glowing red eyes. The albino Burmese python is the most well-known of them all. It can grow up to 6 meters long with a creamy white body and yellow patterns. What makes them unique is that they don't have the natural black pigment in their skin. That's why the blood and some internal organs are slightly visible under their translucent scales. In the exotic pet trade, albino snakes can be worth up to almost $30,000 depending on the species and size. And in 2015, a 7-meter albino reticulated python was valued at $50,000 for an Indonesian collector. They have poor eyesight due to the lack of pigment in their retinas, so they mainly rely on their sense of smell and heat detection when hunting. And in some Asian cultures, they are considered sacred and believed to bring good luck. Happy? Number 5, silver fox. Its black fur with silver tips shines like liquid metal under the moonlight. The silver fox is a melanistic variation of the red fox, where the excess dark pigment creates black fur with silver-tipped guard hairs. This combination creates an amazing metallic effect, as if it were painted with a fine brush. Its history is also truly impressive. For many centuries, the silver fox was intensely hunted because of its highly valuable fur. Its fur is considered the most luxurious in the fur trade. In the 1920s, a silver fox coat was worth the equivalent of $50,000 in today's money. And in the wild, silver foxes make up only about 8% of the red fox population in some regions of Canada. Its thick fur serves as protection against temperatures that reach negative 50 degrees Celsius. And in 2017, Russia launched a silver fox domestication program. And after more than 60 generations, they were able to develop lines that were tamer and even more docile in behavior. Number 4, albino turtle. This ancient creature looks like it was carved from white jade. It has eyes that shine like pink pearls. Albino turtles can belong to different species, but the most amazing are the albino sea turtles, which look like ghosts sailing through the ocean. Their pale yellow or creamy white shells are a stark contrast to their red or pink eyes. What's truly shocking is that their survival rate is extremely low. Less than 1% of albino turtles survive, reach old age in the wild. They are extremely vulnerable, and their white color makes them easily visible to predators like sharks. And they also have no natural protection against intense sunlight. In 2019, an albino green sea turtle was rescued in Australia, and it immediately became a worldwide sensation because of its ethereal beauty. In captivity, they can live up to 8 years as long as they receive special care, continuous shade, and an improved diet. In some Asian cultures, they are considered incarnations of the sea gods. An albino giant Galapagos tortoise can cost up to almost $100,000. And it's as if the creator allowed this mutation to make it a living relic among ancient reptiles. Number 3, pink bull. It weighs over 1,000 kilos and has skin that's completely pink, like a giant pig. The pink bull is the result of an extremely rare mutation, where the complete lack of pigment in the skin exposes the natural pink color of the flesh and blood vessels. This has only happened in breeds like Charolais or Blanc d'Aquitaine, which naturally have lighter pigmentation. Even more interesting, they aren't fully albino. They have a little bit of pigment in their eyes. They're technically called Leucistic. These bulls are actually extremely rare, with fewer than 10 confirmed photographs in the entire history of livestock around the world. In 2017, a pink Charolais bull was born in France, and it immediately became a sensation in the agricultural community. It even reached the point where ranchers traveled hundreds of miles just to see him in person. His pink skin is actually very sensitive, so he always needs protection from the sun to avoid severe sunburn and skin cancer. And because of how rare and fragile they are, these kinds of bulls are never used for commercial breeding and are only kept alive as curiosities. It's as if the creator allows this mutation to defy everything we expect about the color of animals. This value is immeasurable, not because of profit, but because of its absolute rarity and special requirements. The creature spends 11 months of the year buried underground and only comes out for 2 weeks to reproduce. The Indian bullfrog is so rare and unique that it was only discovered in 2003, even though it is larger than other frogs. Its bright color, ranging from violet to deep purple, and its body that swells like a balloon make it look like an alien creature. Its evolution is truly unique. It is a living fossil that separated from other frogs about 130 million years ago, back in the time of the dinosaurs. It can grow up to 9 cm, has a round body, a small and pointed head, and has limbs that seem almost out of proportion to its body size. It can only be found in the Western Ghats of India, where it lives up to 6 meters underground and feeds on subterranean termites. In 2018, it was declared critically endangered, with an estimated population of fewer than 5,000 individuals remaining. During the monsoon season, the male frogs sing underground with sounds that resemble a rooster's crow, and these can be heard above the ground. Its intense violet color with white spots makes it look like a living jewel the moment it comes out. It's as if God hid this evolutionary relic beneath India's mountain tunnels for millions of years. Its scientific name means a snouted frog from the Ayadri Mountains, a perfect description of its unusual appearance. Number 1. Esperanza Rosa Pug. And here's the rarest of them all. The Esperanza Rosa, or Pink Hope, is the rarest grasshopper ever recorded in history. There's only one confirmed photographic record, and the bright bubblegum pink color seems impossible to be real. This is a giant katydid grasshopper that was born with a genetic mutation called erythroism, where there is an excess of red pigment and the green color is completely absent. Its entire body from antenna to feet is pink like a solution. Its color is really unbelievable. So when the first photo came out, the scientific community thought it was just fake. This mutation is extremely rare, with the probability estimated at 1 in every 500 million births. In 2019, a specimen was photographed in the wild in Japan, and it immediately caused an international media explosion. According to wildlife scientists, its life only lasts for a few hours. The bright pink color makes it very visible to predators such as birds, lizards, and spiders, animals that don't usually spot green grasshoppers. In the wild, its lifespan is almost 0 because of its complete lack of camouflage. The specimen found in Japan disappeared just a few minutes after being photographed, most likely eaten by a bird. In laboratories, they can live up to 6 months, but no pink specimen has ever been caught alive. These because this color has no evolutionary advantage, and it is a completely random mutation with no practical use. It's as if God allowed this impossible mutation to exist for a short while, as a reminder that nature can create fleeting beauty, even if it has no practical reason. Its absolute rarity is the reason why it is the most special animal on this list. While others require luck and patience to see, seeing Esperanza Rosa is like winning the universal genetic lottery. The fact that a photo was taken before it disappeared is a statistical miracle. And without a doubt, this is the king of the rarest colors that will probably never be seen again in nature. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you'll always stay updated on the videos we release. Once again, thank you very much for watching. This is Noel Polo TV. See you in my next video.